Hey guys, it's me, Pierre, back in effect or business or blah 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 blah. I don't know. So guys, how have you been? It's November 13th, 2014. Making another video for y'all. I know I'm really late too, because yeah, I was supposed to make it every like Tuesday, but it's like Thursday right now. But that's okay. Better late than never, right? So, today we're mostly just going to be focusing on hands. Wanted to make a kind of a couple of videos just to kind of scatter it around. Just do some of the stuff I already know how to do, and hands is one of them. So, all right, let's get started. Let's get started. So, gonna try to make this a short video, which is gonna be kind of step by step, and we're going to make about one, two, three hands. Could make like three hands. And here, I'll make it a little bit darker. We're gonna make three hands. They're gonna be in different positions, and I'm gonna show you different ways to tackle the positions. So first, we're gonna do the easy stuff. We're gonna do a side view. So here's a side view. Just want you guys to draw an oval, just like that. Then I want you to do a front view. Now, this is what I want you to do for that. You're just gonna do a nice little shape like this. See that? Give you guys a second to do that. There you go. Then after that, you're just gonna do a pretty quick shape like this. Look at that. It's like a diamond. Diamonds are forever. And then we're gonna do a front view. We're gonna do a front view. How I'm gonna get you guys to do that is maybe even do another diamond. But you're gonna do it just like this instead. I think that looks more like an emerald. This is an emerald. I don't know rocks. Okay, so that's awesome. So let's do this. So this first side view, one that we're gonna do, we are going to pull it over here. Okay, just a little bit over there. It's a little bit too close to the side. Alright. So whenever you guys are drawing hands, you really just need to think of the only hardest thing you need to that is kind of on your mind is like here, I'll zoom in. The hardest thing on your mind is probably the main shape of the palm. Once you really outline the palm and everything like that, for me at least, that's when everything else gets easy. Because really you can draw the fingers out like sticks and stuff like that. So here, I'll kind of tell you what I'm talking about. So, alright, we got this. This is going to be where the thumb's located, right there. Alright, and then these are where the fingers are. So what we'll do for the fingers, we'll just put a little, we'll actually just put a line. Just little tiny lines right there. So we kind of show where it is. Alright, so this finger is going to, we're going to make the index finger, we're going to make it dip down. We're going to make it kind of playful. Index finger's dipping down, the middle finger's kind of up a little bit, and the other two fingers are curled. So let's see here. Here we go. Now what I'm doing here is I'm basically getting a straight line for that middle part, and then right where the finger like deters, you see like hold out your index finger and look at it and try to kind of bend it up. Now you see how those two bone structures are pretty much really straight. The only thing you're really going to do to try to simplify that is do the straight line that it already shows, and then the index finger, the only part that really curls up is that last tip piece. So that's why this right here, I put that curling up. Alright, so we're going to do the next finger. Next finger is just going to be holding it out like that. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to just put that part where it deters right there. Boom. Excuse me. So, like I was saying, you see how those two are kind of the thing right there? So we're going to run across a problem whenever we do the other two fingers because they're curled, right? Not necessarily. Alright, so whenever you can basically branch it just a tad bit from right here, you see right there? You can branch it right there. You're going to do one long line right there, and you're going to do one short line right there. Boom. You already got your ring finger there. So we're going to do the same thing with the pinky right there. Alright, so this is going to be the index, middle, ring finger, pinky. Alright. Now we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the thumb. Let's have the thumb curling in. So if the thumb's curling in, look at your thumb. Now it has that basically the same kind of structure except it's shorter. Short and then deters right there. So what you're going to do is basically do a long line from where the bone grows out, and then you're going to do a straight line going under because he's gripping his fingers while he's doing that. And that's going to get you the thumb. Now it kind of goes in order. You look at your thumb, that's the shortest. You go to your index finger, that is short as well. But the middle finger is going to be your biggest finger. Your ring finger is going to be the second biggest. Your index finger actually is the third. Pinky is like the fourth, and then the thumb is the fifth. So let's keep going. Alright. So I'm going to basically leave this here, actually, just so you guys still see the example. It almost looks like a car. Now I'm going to draw the whole pose in general. So there we go. I got the hand. Got the finger, drawing it in. Watch, straight lines right there so it doesn't move too much and you can see the gist of it, which is what you kind of want. We got this right here. There's the middle finger. Alright. We're drawing the ring finger in right there. We're going down, and here's a nice little trick that you can do. You can do like a Y as you're connecting those two, like that. Boom. You see that Y inside there? And then you're just going to go like this. Turn that in. Boom. Now I'm just adding a couple of details on here. Like I'm putting where the little extra fat on the palms go there. And there we go. And that is a finger doing something. Alright. So next we're going to do a front view. So front view kind of works the same. All you have to do is do the same steps, but now we're going to do a couple of better lines since we can actually see the shape a little bit more. So here we go. There's the pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. Alright? So we got pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. And since they kind of look like steps, I'll even label them how we were trying to do it before. So this is the first biggest, second, third, fourth, fifth. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a numbers book. Alright, so now I'm going to kind of draw in the fingers for you a little bit. But I'm going to redo it, don't worry. I'm just going to draw over this. So this part, in this example, I want to kind of show you the front view of how they bend in. So you see that, how it kind of bends in almost like a pin like that? Look at that. Right there. I am totally not meaning to flick you guys off. Please don't turn off the video. Anyways, so these fingers, you see how they kind of curl up? So that's more like stylized, except it also can kind of suggest a nail inside there. This technique is more for girls, just so you can kind of throw in the nail and it kind of makes it subtle, and I may even show you how to draw nails on the finger in another video. But that's like a suggested kind of girl finger. Now, if you look at your fingers, if you did cut your nails, hopefully you're a girl, you can see that it kind of does a ovalish shape on your finger. Just look at it right there. It kind of ovals around just like that. More looks like this here because you're watching my video. Look, there you go, just like that. See that? It kind of curls around. So if you ever do guy fingers, you kind of want to do this shape more than that shape, because this is going to show for like a guyly hand. This is more dainty girl. Alright, so let's finish up the rest of those hands so we can get to the next one. There we go. Now what I just did right there, I'm not going to kind of go back on it, because I'm going to redraw it again anyways. I made the index finger just as big as the middle finger on there, so you got to watch out for that. It looks stylized, so I can get away with it a little bit, because you still can tell that one's bigger than the other, blah blah blah. But yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Here, we're just gonna draw the rest of those in. Here's the thumb. Alright, see what I just did right there? It almost looks like a boomerang. This boomerang. Boomerang. Looks like a boomerang, this little curl that goes in for the index finger all the way to the thumb. And then we're just gonna make another boomerang right there. It's gonna curl down into that bone structure for the thumb. There you go. Now we're just gonna draw the fat that's right on the finger, right there. Connect it in. Boom, there you go. And put a little bit of fat in between there for giggles. There you go. It's pretty awesome, look at that. So you got your hand, and as promised, I will draw it again. So what are we doing? We're doing this. So I'm basically gonna do my simplified version of it. This is my simplified version. Oh yeah, look at that, it's so simplified. Ooh, oh yeah, get it. Alright, looks like I'm gonna miss out on the thumb on this. Look, oh shit, what? Okay, wait, there we go. Here we are. We're not missing out on the thumb. We ain't missing out on anything, guys. Alright. There we go. Now, don't draw your fingers just like how I did. I just did a super simplified version. Like, that is not a very good guideline to go on. But it's a hand. Look at it. Oh, yes, look at the hand. All hail my hand. Yes, indeed. We're going to put a little ring on there because he is a prince of hands. Yes. Look at that. Alright, cool. So that was that, and now I'm going to teach you guys how to do a front view. Yay! But first, water. Ah, yes. I'm back. Hydrated. Alright. So, here we go. We're going to do a front view. So, here's how you guys can plan out that. Front views are very difficult. I really only can draw them with my subconscious kind of mind, because I've done it so much times, but explaining it is kind of hard, so forgive me if this sucks. Alright, so here I just drew the index finger. Why I did a diamond shape is because this is where the start of the index finger is. Imagine this, like, I'll draw it again. So, here you go. You got your diamond shape. This is the start of the index finger. And what happens is it curls around almost in an oval, just like this. So here's the index finger. Here is the middle finger. Here is the ring finger. There is the pinky. Now if you see, I kind of went outside the line. Now, why did I do that? Because the particular way this is posed, it is doing that. And I'll show you why. Alright, and that's the thumb, excuse me, that I just put on top of there. So let's see here. I'm just actually going to fill in the second drawing part that we were going to do. This is going to be the second one. And I'll kind of go over what I'm doing on the actual first one. So there we go. And this is the middle finger I'm filling in right now. There you go. You see how everything is just kind of connecting together right there? It's like pointing at you. There we go. Alright, there's the thumb going in there. And we're just going to put that extra little fat that goes on. Hands. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to explain exactly what I did there. So the finger's pointing at you, right? So things are going to get bigger. So everything is basically going to run right back into here, right under there. So if you're pointing out your index finger, if your tip is there, everything's going to go back to where it was originating from. Pretend this is like a plant. Pretend this is like a growing plant and it's growing upwards towards you. So everything starts from the beginning, right? So this is the beginning right here. That's the beginning. And everything is going to go out. So here's the beginning. Here's where we want it to end, the fingertips. We put a dot there. We put a dot where we wanted it. End. And now we're going to curl back in, remembering the basic shape of what the index finger is. And we're going to hit the middle of that. That's how you do an index finger. That's how you do the foreshadow. And if you're curling it in even more so, you can put your dot right there. Put it there. Now that finger is completely in your face. Insulted right there. Alright. So we're just going to erase that here, so you guys don't get confused. There you go. So it's even more so in your face. So the way I just put the index finger kind of changes the way I need to put my other fingers. So here we go. I actually do that wrong. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. I'm using the rough pencil on there to try to make it a little bit easier for y'all. There. Alright, there it is. Following the basic shape of it. I actually drew that all wrong. So just actually remember what I just told you earlier. This is blah. Here, we're actually gonna draw that all. We're gonna draw over that with this blue. There we go. We're gonna draw the correct things because I don't want to cheat y'all. Here we go. We're gonna try it again. There we go. There we go. This is a deter right there, by the way. Right here. Alright. That is as well. There you go. This is a little piece of fat inside there, and this is also. Alright. So there you go. I know I didn't redo it very well, but alright. So those are 3 different views of hands, and now we're going to do a quick sketch, something cool, okay? We're going to do something cool that uses hands. So what's cool that we can use hands with? There we go. What is cool that people like whenever you're using hands? Let's do some powers, right? Alright, so we're going to do a quick sketch of somebody with some awesome powers. Alright. So keeping everything in mind, this actually isn't, I guess, a tutorial on the body, but try to follow along as much as you can. There we go. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to speed sketch this, actually. So from here on, I'm going to fast forward the video whenever I do the picture. But I'll be back to kind of finish up, I guess, you know. But here we go. Let's do it. Guys, I'm back with you. So I did a sketch, and then I drew on top of the sketch and did one in color. So here you are. It's hands and then hands doing stuff. Alright guys, well that's it from me. If you guys loved this tutorial, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. New videos every Tuesday. I know I missed out this week on Tuesday, but I did get it within the week of the Tuesday, I promise. So, I'm getting better. Alright, well a big peace out from Pierre, and join me next time. Don't know what we'll do next time. It'll be a surprise unless you guys tell me what you'd like to see before Tuesday coming up. Alright, peace out. And enjoy the drawing.